We must pay homage to him.
What's poppin', everyone? Udma here. Now, Tecno just launched a new phone, the POVA. No, not POVA, POVA. There's actually a difference between these two. I think it's supposed to be a spiritual successor to the POVA series. But then, from what I've heard, it means product over various ambitions. So Tecno is probably trying to say that they're trying to give us the best kind of value that they can ever possibly give us in a phone. That's cool. So let's talk about the phone. What are the phone's major specs? So it has a 6000 mAh battery that supports 18 watts fast charging. It has a Mediatek Helio G80. It starts at 128 gigs of internal storage and 6 gigabytes of RAM. Has a 13 megapixel main camera and an 8 megapixel selfie camera in a camera square that I will get to in a little while. I actually want to talk about these specs because these specs, they seem very, very familiar to another phone that I happen to know about. That phone happened to have a 13 megapixel main camera, also had a 5020 mAh battery. PS, that 5020 mAh battery supported 18 watts fast charging and is being pushed into places where Tecno and the others are. I mean, the Redmi 9 is a pretty obvious target. Like, it's just what Tecno and Infinix were targeting this phone, because I actually feel that this POVA phone is a rebranded Infinix Note 8, except that they added a fingerprint reader at the back. And you could say, well, it's not a bad thing. Competition always breeds innovation. That's what I always say. But then it's sort of funny because if this phone exists and is trying to slot in right where the Xiaomi left off, it may cost higher, especially going with Infinix's trend. The Infinix 08 launched at a pretty low price, as opposed to the Tecno Camon 16 Premier, which was, wow, was that actually very, very expensive. So I expect the same thing here, and for this phone, I'm estimating it will go around the 70,000 Naira mark. And for that, I find it hard to say go for this over this. And I'm sure that the Xiaomi Redmi 9 has a lot of bloatware in it, just like the Tecno POVA. But then Xiaomi hasn't been known to bombard you with so much hardware. They've just been very, you could almost say, minimalistic with their approach to ads, as opposed to Tecno and Infinix, who just straight up cram everything possible into your phone. So that's one of the things. The second part is Xiaomi is more trusted when it comes to delivering on performance in a phone. I've been getting reports that the Tecno Camon 16 Premier and the Infinix 08 have not been performing at the greatest they're supposed to perform when it comes to games like PUBG and the rest of them. Phones like the Xiaomi Redmi Note 8 Pro played it at smooth and extreme, while the Tecno Camon 16 and the others are struggling to do that. I don't understand how this is possible. Maybe it's that some people are getting some wrong phones or something, or maybe they're getting counterfeits, who knows. But when it comes to performance, the Xiaomi phones have always been known to edge out almost every other phone in terms of performance, and I expect the same trend to continue here. As for cameras, I don't want to talk about that camera square because, as we all know, I hate camera squares. But then, aside the fact that this is a camera square, what are the other lenses doing? I'm hearing that most of them are going to be AI lenses. You know, at this point, it just feels ridiculous. Like, it feels absolutely stupid that Tecno would try that. And if it's going to slot in for that price, I don't know whether I can say go for it. Sure, it has some brand new colors, especially that black and red. It's almost like a gamer appeal, just like my friend Michael said. But then I don't feel this is a gaming phone because with a Mediatek Helio G80, well, I don't know, maybe I could be wrong. Of course, it does have gamer-like features, the huge battery, a lot of storage and RAM, and the fact that it has a somewhat decent chip. It even has a G in its name, which is supposed to signify gaming. Oh well, we'll just have to wait and see how things go. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next video. See ya!
We must pay homage to him.